So this first math sheet in your week 2 packet is just review on standard algorithm and number lines using addition. The first problem says that you're going to show your thinking in the answer for the problems A and B. Show your thinking means that you need to draw a model or you need to use the standard algorithm with proper carrying. For this first one, I'm going to choose to do a number line. It says if the telephone was invented in 1876, when was it 98 years old? I'm going to underline important information. I'm going to circle the question. 1876. When was it 98 years old is an addition problem. So I'm going to start with 1876. I'm going to add 98 using friendly jumps. I can tell that 76 plus 24 is going to get me to a 1900. (24 plus 70). 24 and 70 is going to be 94, so then I just have to add 4 more. I'm going to check my work. 1876 plus 24 plus 70 is 1970 plus 4, 1974. I have 70 plus 24 is 94. 94 plus 4 is 98. So in 1974, the telephone was 98 years old. Next one is if the hot air balloon was invented in 1783, when was it 197 years old? I'm going to underline important information. I'm going to circle the question. Again, this is an addition problem. So I'm going to add 197 to 1783 to get when its birthday occurred for 197 years old. I'm going to do my first friendly jump a little bit different this time. I'm going to do a plus 100. 1883 plus 20. That'll give me 1903. So now I'm at 120. I have 77 years left. We can add a 70. Oops. A number line I have to erase to make the number line a little bit bigger. I have 120, 190. I need 7 more. In 1980, the hot air balloon was 197 years old. Okay, these ones we were still having a little bit of trouble with. This is the give one, get one strategy. If this is plus 1, then since it's an addition problem, I need to subtract 1. I add 1 here, I subtract 1 here. Both sides should equal 156. If I do my work on this side to check my answer, $156, my answer is correct. This one too, this one I minused 1, so this one I have to plus 1. If I'm not sure if that's the right strategy, I check my answer on the side. This one is minus 1, so this one's going to be plus 1. If I don't know if my answer is correct, I check my work on the side. For the bottom, it wants me to use addition combination below using the standard algorithm. That's what my directions say. Then check to make sure your answer is reasonable by rounding. So on this side, I'm going to do my actual number. This side is going to be my rounded number to make sure that I have a reasonable answer. 9 plus 5 is 14. My 4 goes in the ones. I carry my 1 to the tens. 9 plus 1 is 10. My 0 goes in the tens group. My 1 goes in the hundreds. 6 plus 1 plus 1. If I make a mistake on here and you catch it, make sure that you document it in our comment section respectfully. Ms. Blauser, I think you were wrong. Could you please check your answer for 2B? Something like that. I'm going to check for reasonableness. I'm going to say 600 plus 200. I rounded this one down to 600. This one up to 200. Is my answer about the same? Yes, it is. So my answer is reasonable. Next, I'm going to have 108 plus 8, 17. 8 plus 7 is 15. Carry the 1 to the tens. 1 plus 1 is 2. No carrying. 8 plus 1 is 9. If I'm going to round, I'm going to round this one down to 100. This one I'm going to round up to 820. 17 is very far away from a hundreds place, so I chose to round it to the nearest 10. 17 plus 3 more is 20. Is my answer reasonable? Yes, it is. 418 plus 375. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry my 1 to the tens. 1 plus 1 plus 7 is 9. 4 plus 3 is 7. I'm going to round 418 up to 420. That's rounding to the nearest 10. 375. I'm going to round that one up to 380. Is my answer reasonable? Yes, it is. Oops. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry my 1 to the tens. 7 plus 1 plus 9. I'm going to choose to do 9 plus 1 first because that gives me a 10. And then plus 7 more is 17. 7 plus 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. For the rounding, I'm going to round this one up. Choosing to do that one first because that rounding is easier for me to see. I rounded to the nearest 100. Around this one to the nearest 10. I had to round both of them up. 0, 8, 1080, 1071. Is it reasonable? Yes, it is. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 1 plus 1. 10. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. I'm going to round this to the nearest 10. It's 290. I'm going to round this one also to the nearest 10. Is my answer reasonable? Yes, it is. We'll do another page later on today.